Welcome back. Welcome. I hope you're good outside there, guys. Yeah, this week has been crazy. Welcome back to episode 19, guys. We are officially launching the new episode of 19. And guys, it's been a crazy week. My week is always crazy. If I tell you it's been a crazy week, I'm not making this up. Let me tell you something. I am not making this up because the way I sometimes work on the train, you would think like somebody is slaving me away. You won't even believe it. Especially in the weather we have currently. We have 40 degrees, we have 35 degrees. Some places that are even counting Celsius up to 45 degrees. This is crazy, okay? First of all, this is insane. If I tell you something like it's just insane, it's been crazy the whole week, and you would think like, okay, this has been insane, okay? This might have been crazy, but I hope your week has been good, guys. Welcome back. Like I said before, welcome back to the new episode 19 this week. And I hope you have already checked out my latest episode last week, and you subscribe also to the channel. Check out the video. If you want to be part of the gang, subscribe to the channel and also follow me on all my social media platforms, guys. Thank you so much, and let's get into this week's episode. So this week, a lot has been going on, okay? The last few weeks, a lot has been going on. Like I said before, it's been crazy. Many of you have been complaining about the heat. Some people are even saying, this is not for me. This heat is not for me. Even if I'm from Africa, the humanity is just different. You know what I mean? The way it's just the heat in Germany is insane, okay? I don't have anything against the heat because I love warm. I love it when it's warm outside. I love when I can wear dresses. I can wear something mini. I can wear mini skirt. I can wear, just short trousers and all those things. It's really, really nice. But if the heat is so extreme that you can't even go out, you are not even able to go out. Okay, first of all, explain to me why in Germany everybody is literally buying like ventilator. Okay, everybody is literally buying like something for the house, and everywhere is sold out. Okay, it's freaking sold out everywhere. So I have my own. I think you can literally, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I bought my own ventilator system. I bought it a few years ago from Amazon. Buy you a good one. If you buy a good one, let me tell you something. The heat is nothing against that, okay? But like I said before, I hope you people have been faring good no matter where you are in the world, because let me tell you something. In Greece, they said it's almost like 41 degrees. In France, they said it mess up to 45 degrees. Like, who you want cook for road? I even saw one TikTok video from a guy, I think it was from France. He was literally from inside his window kitchen. He has a frying pan outside in the sun, and he was literally cooking with the sun, bacon and egg. And I was like, bruh. If you start cooking bacon and egg in the sun like that, exactly the heat is no joke. It's fucking no joke for anyone. But I get it. People have been complaining. Even people from Brazil that are living in Germany are like, this heat in Germany, it's different than the heat you experience in your country. It's completely different because the humanity is different. They give that advice. Go and check out also my personal page. I also give the advice to many people from my place, from my workplace, that if you are outside and you don't know how to handle the heat, and you are somebody, you have never experienced this kind of heat before, don't go outside. Don't go directly inside the sun. Stay outside of the sun and wear something light. Always wear clothes that are very, very light and very, very, not heavy clothes. Wear something light, and always wear your sun cream, guys. I always say this, normally I'm not the kind of person that give advice for sun cream because I don't fucking use sun cream. If you skin my skin like this, my skin has not been great like this before. But I don't use sun cream because sun cream just make me sweat a lot, and I don't use it, and I actually don't need it also. But nevertheless, it's not to say that black people don't need sun cream. There are black people that actually have experienced that their skin are very appealing or something like that, and they need some cream because their skin burn. So I always say, don't just take my advice for granted and say, okay, she said don't use sun cream. Please, 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 that one is for myself. I don't use sun cream, okay, because I don't have any issue with my skin, and my skin is actually in a great place, and I like to keep it that way also. And especially also, I tell people, if you're constantly outside and in the sun and you don't have a choice, you need to go out, please, please, please put something, always carry like a wet napkin or a wet clothes with you to put on your neck, on your head, or also on your leg, because I know, for example, many people have this issue that if it's too warm, their leg is going to swell up. So put something cold, put a napkin in water, and just put it around your neck, on your head, and on your chest also, so that it can actually help you. And I always say also for other people, like, if you know you don't have anything to do outside, stay out of the sun. Don't go outside, especially if the heat is extreme. Don't go outside, because I don't understand some of you. Why are you going outside when it's 40 degrees? What the fuck are you doing outside? Shopping. Okay, there are many days that you can go shopping. This is not the only day you have to go shopping. Why must you go shopping now that the heat is extreme outside? I don't understand. You people, they make your life extremely, extremely uncomfortable for yourself when you're supposed to make it easy. But guys, that's what I have to say to the heat. But like I said before, stay hydrated, always drink your water, don't stay too long in the sun, and always use sun cream if you need it, guys. So let's go actually directly to the news of this week from Naija podcast on in Nigeria. I don't even understand. Naija has been killing me sometimes, you know. So let's read a little bit something out, and then I'm gonna actually read one story that I saw on social media that has me a little bit in a chokehold, but also make me question why people get married and what is the expectation some people have in marriage nowadays actually. So here is a little bit rundown of 5 minutes for Naija news, guys. The first one we have: a woman loses 1 million naira to old classmate after school reunion. Niece narrates 16 years old Taylor stabbed to death by friend in Kano dispute. And then we have Amo Army requests injury as vehicle crashes en route to Zaria depot. And also we have Donald Trump claims U.S. military actions has ended killing of Christians in Nigeria. Yeah, guys, if you want to know more about the news, what is going on in Nigeria, go and check out online my podcast, and also go and also subscribe to my channel if you want to be part of the gang, like I said before. But let me actually read something out, like I said before, that I completely shut down one coach because the ventilator system was not working at all. And you know, the difference is, if like you have, like, let's say for example in a coach now, you have like 5 people sitting inside like a coach where approximately like 50 people actually sit down, it's okay, you will not feel the heat, okay, if it is working great. But let's say for example like the ventilator system is not working great, so now the train is fully packed. You know how much heat we human beings produce with our body. We produce a lot of heat. And then imagine like you sitting in a coach full of people, like everybody is literally like sitting down there side by side like a sandwich pack train. Bro, I am not here for that. That's just insane. It's just fucking insane. And I get it. But for me, you know, I always wear my blazer. People are asking me at work like, yeah, how are you not feeling the heat because we are still wearing a long sleeve blazer and everything? And I'm like, you know, the difference is with me, like, I don't sweat that much. I'm not that kind of person that sweats. I only start sweating if I start working, like working out, going to gym, or cleaning the house, or doing something heavy. That's when I actually start sweating. But if I'm sitting down or just going around up and down doing nothing else, I'm not gonna sweat, you know. And especially like you are working in a train, and people don't get it. Like if you work in a train, the problem is also like you have inside the train, it's cold. It's really, really cold. The ventilator system is working, and I feel cold on my neck every time. So then you go outside, every station I need to be outside, and I am feeling the heat also on my neck. So that's why many people for my workplace, they are sick, because you have this different weather system. Like, we're going from cold to warm, warm to cold, cold to warm, warm to cold. It's not healthy. Your body is constantly shutting down, shutting up, shutting down, shutting up. It's not a really, really great thing. So if you work in a kind of environment like me, you understand where I'm coming from, that it's not easy, and especially now with the heat. But I think next week, they say on Monday is gonna be, on Monday the 29th is gonna be, the weather is gonna be a little bit going down, the heat is gonna go down, and we are supposed to get, I think in Germany, but I think it's like only for 5 days it's gonna go down, the temperature, and it's gonna be like around 25 to 27 degree, and then weekend we are going back to 30 degrees. So people, go and brace yourself. The heat is coming back. It's not going anywhere. The heat is coming back. But guys, let me actually know, right in the comment section, where you are living currently, where you are staying, where you are resided, and let's write in the comment section the most highest heat temperature you have actually experienced in your place. Let me know actually. And let's talk about this. I know, for example, like one or two people, many people are actually living in, like, you know, upstairs, and they call it Dachgeschosswohnung. So many people are living there, and it's really, really insane. The heat that you feel if you are living in a higher place apartment than somebody that is living, like, let's say for example, like second or third range apartment, you don't feel it. But if you are living in a higher place apartment, bro, the heat is different. It's fucking, because the heat is coming inside your apartment, and it's gonna store inside, and it's not going anywhere. It's gonna be trapped inside your apartment. And the best thing you need to do is, like, you need to actually pull down the blind and just make everything dark inside. If you pull down the blind, make everything dark inside, the heat cannot come inside. That's just my advice for people that are actually experiencing the heat, if you are actually living like this. And I also always give that advice. Go and check out also my personal page. I also give the advice to why some relatives are described our action as heartless and a betrayal of our material vows. Others believe no one should be forced to donate an organ regardless of the relationship. The incident has sparked heated arguments within the vicinity and both families circle, with her husband. People now accusing her of wanting her husband to kill so she can take over the whole properties and jump outside for other men. If you were in a position, what will you do? So guys, let's talk about this for a second. Let me actually know in the comment section what you would do if you were in this kind of position, if you were put in this position and you know one of your spouse is actually battling kidney. Will you donate your kidney without any question asked? But first of all, let me tell you something about donating kidney. It's just not easy like that. First of all, you need to also know if you are actually compatible with the other person. If your kidney is not compatible with the other person, then there is no issue for you to be donating your kidney, okay? There are not supposed to question about it. But I think, so in the comment section, I read some of the comment section, and many people were actually asking, like, was he a good husband? Many women were asking this kind of question. Was he actually a good husband? What did he do to her that she is actually considering not donating her kidney? Something must have happened for her to react like that, and goes on and on and on and on. But I think no matter, you know, what somebody does to you in life, don't try to do evil with evil, you know. Don't try to serve evil with evil. This is just my take on it. And second, I think, you know, like I said from the beginning, if the doctor is actually saying, okay, oh, your kidney actually match that we can actually do the donation, I get it. And I get that people also saying, like, was he a good husband? Because there must be a reason for the wife to say, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not donating my kidney, bro, forget it. And I get also a reasoning that she's also saying, if I donate my kidney now and something happened to me and the surgery doesn't go well for him also, the children are left alone completely in this world. I get that a concern, and I get where she's coming from, but let me actually know what you people think about it in the comment section, and let me actually know your opinion on this kind of topic. Have you ever experienced a life-threatening issue where you have to make this decision for your spouse, and you are actually second guessing yourself or considering actually not doing it? Or did you actually went through it? And let me actually know your experience. I want to know what you people think about it also. So guys, I have a dilemma, and this dilemma is really long. Okay, it's about a cheating dilemma, a cheating husband. And you know what, I don't know. You know what I always say, like Reddit dilemma is always something that I actually need a face to. I actually want to see the face of the people that actually write this dilemma and come up with this kind of nonsense. And also, let me tell you something. Some dilemma are just fucking crazy. It's fucking killing me. The way I be reading some dilemma, I be thinking in my head like, what is actually going through your head to actually write this kind of dilemma, or actually make you stay for that long in that kind of relationship and tolerate all that bullshit. And here you are 10 times 10 years down, and you are now second guessing yourself if you're actually supposed to stay or not. Let me tell you something. If your body cheat on you, it's most likely they're gonna cheat again. Okay, they are gonna do it again. Don't just forgive and forget the very first time just because the person tell you I'm not gonna do it again. That's my advice. Okay, try to heal first. Try to actually work with it. See, actually, can you cope with this kind of betrayal? Is it something for you that is a very, very bad betrayal that you say it's never gonna happen, I'm not gonna stay? This kind of topic. Have you ever experienced a life-threatening issue where you have to make this decision for your spouse, and you are actually second guessing yourself or considering actually not doing it? Or did you actually went through it? And let me actually know your experience. I want to know what you people think about it also. So guys, I have a dilemma, and this dilemma is really long. Okay, it's about a cheating dilemma, a cheating husband. And you know what, I don't know. You know what I always say, like Reddit dilemma is always something that I actually need a face to. I actually want to see the face of the people that actually write this dilemma and come up with this kind of nonsense. And also, let me tell you something. Some dilemma are just fucking crazy. It's fucking killing me. The way I be reading some dilemma, I be thinking in my head like, what is actually going through your head to actually write this kind of dilemma, or actually make you stay for that long in that kind of relationship and tolerate all that bullshit. And here you are 10 times 10 years down, and you are now second guessing yourself if you're actually supposed to stay or not. Let me tell you something. If your body cheat on you, it's most likely they're gonna cheat again. Okay, they are gonna do it again. Don't just forgive and forget the very first time just because the person tell you I'm not gonna do it again. That's my advice. Okay, try to heal first. Try to actually work with it. See, actually, can you cope with this kind of betrayal? Is it something for you that is a very, very bad betrayal that you say it's never gonna happen, I'm not gonna stay, I'm not gonna tolerate it? You know, sometimes people always like they have their what do you call it? For example, me, I know what I want in a relationship and in a marriage. I know what I want. And I know what I will never tolerate also in a marriage and in a relationship. I will never tolerate somebody that's cheating on me, and I will not even stay. I will not stay and be like, oh, he did it the first time, he apologized, he told me he's not going to do it again. I don't believe that bullshit. You need to prove me wrong that you don't do it. And first of all, there's always a reason why a person decided to cheat. There's always a reason why you decided to cheat. And I think if you are at a crossroad and you are thinking about this kind of thing, I think you need to bring it to your spouse on the table and say, so this is how actually I'm feeling. This is what I'm missing in our relationship. You know, you need to talk about these things, and not for you to go out and actually do the deed and later regret it and telling me, yeah, you make me actually do it. No, I didn't make you do it. You decided for yourself to go out and sprite your gem and sprite your sin. Okay? I didn't force you. Nobody forced you. I didn't hold your hand when you were doing it. I didn't write a love letter when you were doing it. I didn't give you permission when you were doing it. So don't blame this shit on me when you do something stupid. That's what I'm just gonna say. But let me actually read the dilemma. It's a very long one, so stick with me for a minute, guys. My husband had an affair with my co-worker when she was pregnant. Hey, Jesus Christ. Even when she was pregnant, they didn't want to see me see wahala. And when we were trying for a baby also, hey, whoa, he's begging for another chance, but how can I do that? I recently found out that my husband has been having an affair. She even said she recently found out he was having. He's been constantly having the affair. It's not even one time more. He's been having constantly the affair that the girl even got pregnant while his wife was. We live in a pretty small town there. Another co-worker of ours who is a 50-something-year-old woman who is very blunt texted me one day and said she saw me and my co-worker together in this truck in the parking lot of a hotel. My brain immediately jumped to try to think of some sort of excuse, or maybe she was mistaken, anything else. I couldn't think of any innocent reason why those two would be together in this truck in a parking lot, in a hotel parking lot. To my knowledge, they'd never just been alone, the two of them, period. I immediately asked him what he was doing and he denied it, said he was somewhere else working and that my co-worker was mistaken. In my gut, I didn't believe him. I didn't think my co-worker would mistake that, and she's not the type to make something up to stir drama. I don't know why, but I decided to try to believe him. But inside, I was suspicious. I didn't tell my friend co-worker anything about it. Again, I don't know why I didn't confront her about it then. But if it wasn't true, I didn't want to blow everything up. I also felt embarrassed if it was true and I didn't want her to know how hurt I felt. So I sort of cooled down my friendship with her, but never said a word about anything. She never asked if anything was wrong or what was up. Why I was acting so differently at work, nothing. That should have been the biggest clue, as a true friend who wasn't sleeping with my husband would have asked. So about a month went by and my husband said he had to go away for a 3-day trip for work. He was going to be up in the mountains for his training trip. Guess who asked for 3 days of PTO from work for the exact same 3 days? I stayed silent, but sitting. That night, he went to bed and I spent over 30 minutes trying to figure out his password on his phone until I finally got in and looked at their text. Yep. There was going to be in the mountains, all right. In the mountains, in a cabin with her. Okay, their entire conversation was just dirty text and pictures back and forth. They were meeting up multiple days a week during lunch breaks to have sex. What? Multiple days a week. We work at a company that opens Tuesday. We work at a company that opens 7 days a week. So we don't all have the traditional Saturday, Sunday weekend off. Some days he was going to her house on Sundays and Mondays when she was off work and having sex while a little baby was in their home. Hey! I don't die. You know what? When I started reading this dilemma, I thought it could never get better. It could never get worse, but it's keep getting worse and worse. Worse and worse. Worse. Okay. We still have a long way to go, guys, but keep with me. I was awake all night. How can she sleep after finding out something like that? No, sorry. How can you sleep after finding out something like that? I am just glad I didn't do something really stupid. As soon as he woke up, I launched into him. He tried to deny it, which I knew he would. He had a screenshot of their text. I had screenshot of their text. I had all the receipts. So he starts to cry and say he's sorry and that it was just sex. They were really compatible sexually and wanted to have sex all the time, and that's the need they and that's the need they feel for each other. He didn't want to be with her behind that. Supposedly, I wasn't having enough sex with him because I was depressed and then made sex into a chore when we were trying for a baby. For my ex-friend, her husband wasn't as interested in sex since she got pregnant and had the baby. My husband worse and worse. Worse and worse. Worse. Okay. We still have a long way to go, guys, but keep with me. I was awake all night. How can she sleep after finding out something like that? No, sorry. How can you sleep after finding out something like that? I am just glad I didn't do something really stupid. As soon as he woke up, I launched into him. He tried to deny it, which I knew he would. He had screenshot of their text. I had screenshot of their text. I had all the receipts. So he starts to cry and say he's sorry and that it was just sex. They were really compatible sexually and wanted to have sex all the time, and that's the need they and that's the need they feel for each other. He didn't want to be with her behind that. Supposedly, I wasn't having enough sex with him because I was depressed and then made sex into a chore when we were trying for a baby. For my ex-friend, her husband wasn't as interested in sex since she got pregnant and had the baby. My husband told me it's been going on for 6 months. That means she was still pregnant when he started. Everything I sacrificed and gave up for him, and this is what he does to me. And while I was going through trying to get pregnant and miscarriage and spending so much time talking to her and sharing so many personal things with her, she was sleeping with him. Told you. The betrayal I feel is unreal right now. My marriage, my closest friendship, here, my job. I just don't know what I'm going to do. This was 2 weeks ago that I found the text proof. I took a few days off work because I couldn't be around her. But I've been going to work and literally working right next to her every single day. I told everyone at work thought. They all knew, and I don't care how unprofessional that was. I can't believe she continues to show up and not really act with any sort of shame. My husband is begging for another chance, and I just don't know. How can you give somebody another chance after this? Ha. So, first of all, what did I say from the beginning? If you start sharing your personal information, your personal drama, your personal feeling, what is going on inside your marriage, your home with somebody else, you are giving them rent free. You are giving them the opportunity to come in and destroy what you have. This is what happened all the time, and people still don't get it. People still don't know how to shut their trap and not be talking to their friends, so-called friends sometimes, that are actually only there to destroy what you have because they are envying you, they are jealous. They see what you have is good and they don't like it. And you people still don't get it. You talk and talk and talk and talk and talk to those called friends, and you give them every time the opportunity to come and destroy you, and you wondering why this keep happening. This is example of what we experience in daily life every time, and people still keep talking and don't know when to shut up. Let me tell you something. Women are women's downfall, okay? Women are always gonna be women's downfall because we have women out there that are always gonna be jealous of other women. They don't know how to be grateful for their friends. They don't know how to be there for their friends. Like I told you the last week in my episode 18, if you have not listened to the episode, go and check the episode. People still don't know how to shut their trap and not be talking to their friends, so-called friends sometimes, that are actually only there to destroy what you have because they are envying you, they are jealous. They see what you have is good and they don't like it. And you people still don't get it. You talk and talk and talk and talk and talk to those called friends, and you give them every time the opportunity to come and destroy you, and you wondering why this keep happening. This is example of what we experience in daily life every time, and people still keep talking and don't know when to shut up. Let me tell you something. Women are women's downfall, okay? Women are always gonna be women's downfall, because we have women out there that are always gonna be jealous of other women. They don't know how to be grateful for their friends. They don't know how to be there for their friends. Like I told you the last week in my episode 18, if you don't have not listened to the episode, go and check the episode out, guys. There I was talking about the betrayal that I went through, so-called one of my girlfriends. This is what I always say. Just because you call someone your friends doesn't mean they are generally your friends. Just because you have a great friendship with someone doesn't mean they are always generally your friends. They are there to support you. They're always going to be there for you. No, they're not. Okay? Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. These are not your true friends. And stop sharing your information with people you think they mean good with you. They don't. They fucking don't. This is what happened to her now. And we don't even know if it's actually the baby that this co-worker claimed is from her husband. We don't even know that it may be the husband she was sleeping with from her best friend, that he is actually the father of the child. We don't know that one for sure, but I guarantee you something smells fishy down there and it's smelling over here. I can smell it to up here. Because what? I don't give a fuck if your husband doesn't find you attractive or doesn't want to have sex with you. It doesn't give you the audacity, the effrontery to go around and be sleeping with other people's husband. She doesn't even have the shame to come forward and tell her that 6 fucking good months she's been sleeping with her co-worker's husband. That one trusted her with everything, laid out her heart, her everything, laid out everything on the table for her. Thought she saw a girlfriend in her, and what she got? A stab in the back, the knife directly in the back. She got every time she was talking to her, she was kicking with her, she invited her inside her house. The fucking bitch was sleeping with her husband behind her back. 6 fucking good months. What are we talking about, bro? What are we doing, girls? What are we fucking doing? Just because you call someone your friends doesn't mean they are generally your friends. You need to fucking wake up, girls. Wake the fuck up. This is a nightmare. I always tell my friend, like, I am a genuine friend. I will never in my life, never ever in my life be in the same room alone with your husband without you being present there. Ain't gonna happen. You understand? It's not gonna happen, because this is where you have to set boundaries and respect. If you don't set boundaries for your friends and respect, they are gonna fucking disrespect you every time the chance they get, and they think they can do it. Wake up, girls. Wake the fuck up. I always say, I'm a girl's girl, but I'm a girl's girl to tell you the fucking truth in your face when you make a fucking mistake. I don't hate women, but I think at this point, we need to call women out for their bullshit when they are doing wrong, and they need to hold accountable also when they are doing bullshit. Because why am I as a woman, you people think? Because I think at this point, I am fucking fed up with those girls. That's why I hold my circle small. My circle of friends is small. I don't want a fucking bigger circle of friends. I don't need it, because you can trust all these bitches around your boyfriends. You cannot trust them. That's just how simple it is. You can never trust a bitch around your boyfriend, your husband, your spouse. You can never trust the bitch, because she always gonna open her fucking 2 legs and think she can do whatever she want because she get a vagina. Girl, shut up. Shut the fuck up and close it. That's just it, guys. I've been ranting, but I'm so pissed off, guys. I want to actually know your experience and your thoughts, actually, what you think about this dilemma, and let me know actually what you have. You experienced a friendship that has been broken like this, or do you think what she did was actually bad? I will never give a bitch a chance again. I'm sorry. I will never give a bitch a chance again to be my friend. Stay away from her. And your so-called husband, he even had the audacity to tell you, like, yeah, we were great. We had great sex compatibility. Bitch, are you for real, bro? Are you for real? You lay every night with me. I had many discouraged. Okay? I had many discouraged for you. I was going through depression because of you. I had so many problems because of you. Now you have the audacity to tell me like you have a great sex compatibility with her, and that's why you were only having sex with her. It's just sex. Bitch, are you for real? Bitch, sit down. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Yeah, let's talk about the movie I recommend this week for you guys, and go and watch this movie on YouTube channel. And the movie I have for you this week is actually from, you know what, I fucking love Wumi Toriola. Last week I recommend a movie for you, and it was also from Wumi Toriola, and she's a Nigerian actress. She's a very, very, very great actress, entrepreneur, and she does a lot of Yoruba movies, English movies, and I just love the way she acts. And we have a lot of great actresses in Nigeria, and I just need to shout them out and give them the crown. Those are queens. They are moving things in the industry. They are doing something for women and not tearing each other down. So the movie I want to talk about is of course from Wumi Toriola, and you will find it also on our page. I'm gonna leave it in the description box for you guys last week, so you can go and check it out. The movie is called IYAWO DADDY MI, Stepmother, and the movie has been actually out since January 22, but I just came across a movie, and if you want to have a great laugh, let me tell you something. If you want to have a great laugh, you want to laugh sitting down on the ground, holding your stomach, and this is a movie for you, you need to watch, okay? This movie you need to watch. The way you will be laughing your head off, you will be clutching your stomach laughing, and you will go back again and watch another movie from Wumi Toriola. Believe me when I tell you, this movie is fucking great, okay? So, and this movie has already over 4 million views, okay? So you people know what we're talking about. When I bring a movie to you, I know they jest, I know they play, okay? When I bring a movie to you, we bring good movies, okay? So this movie is about a daughter who once rules her father's heart, a home that was a refuge, a devoted daddy's girl. She is confronted with a painful reality. A new woman now occurs a woman's space, and she comes with a daughter her age. What was once a safe haven slowly turns into a place of quiet tension, revelry, and emotional warfare. Must she fight to reclaim her place in her father's heart, or accept that even the homes we trust most can quietly push us out? So guys, go and watch this movie. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it in the description box, and you people can go and check this out. Like I said before, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. A safe haven slowly turns into a place of quiet tension, revelry, and emotional warfare. Must she fight to reclaim her place in her father's heart, or accept that even the homes we trust most can quietly push us out? So guys, go and watch this movie. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it in the description box, and you people can go and check this out. Like I said before, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on also your notifications so you don't miss out on new week's episode. Guys, we are already at the end of this week's episode, and thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a blessed weekend.